last week's scrimmage go?
Oh, well, really well. We definitely improved last week.
Okay. How many years have you been coaching football here at Scripps?
At Scripps, this is my 4th year coaching.
What is your favorite part about coaching football?
I would say it's the relationships that you make with the players and the fellow staff.
Playing against that tonight's game.
We are playing Oxford Gold.
We're here with Miss Stallions. Miss Stallions, how many girls are on your team this year?
On the 8th grade basketball team?
Yes.
That's what you're asking? Yes. I have 13 girls on the
playing
team.
at your next game.
We have Clarkston Blue. They have 2 teams in Clarkston, a blue and a gold. We've already played gold. We have blue.
What's your favorite part about coaching basketball?
I love the sport myself. I play it regularly myself. But my favorite part is coaching the girls. Like, they are so much fun.
Yeah.
We have a really good time.
What team do you think will be your hardest challenge?
That's a tough question, Addie, because we're barely into the season. Clarkston, is traditionally a very strong team. But my team is very good too, and we already beat one of the Clarkstons, and they're usually pretty even. So possibly the other Clarkston. And Walden has a tough squad.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Coach McDonald. I'm the head cross-country coach for Scripps Middle School. We have 42 kids on the team. They broken up into 19. So my favorite part of coaching cross-country is seeing the growth, seeing someone go from the first day they can't really run a minute to by the end of the season they're running ultra miles, they're running their best times, and they're so happy about it. And then with like returning kids, it's just seeing like how much more confident they get in their running ability and the team camaraderie. So this is probably my 24th year coaching cross country. I actually coached 20 years varsity cross country in the high school, and then this is my 4th year at Scripps Middle School.
Your favorite thing about coaching cheer?
I really love to see the girls develop their skills. It's really fun to see someone who really doesn't know that much about cheer turn into an amazing elite.
First football game that your team cheers at?
It is this Wednesday at
You like sideline or
5:30.
competitive season more?
I'm more of a competitive girl, but sideline's fun to get outside and see the boys play. It's fun.
How many years have you been coaching for?
This is my 24th
How
year.
long have you been coaching 7th grade girls basketball?
7th grade girls basketball, this is my 4th or 5th season coaching that, and I've coached boys basketball now for I believe 22 years or something like that.
Mr. Science, what is your favorite part about coaching 7th grade girls basketball?
My favorite part coaching 7th grade girls basketball is seeing the improvement throughout the season. A lot of the girls, especially 6th graders, have not had too much experience playing basketball, so seeing just the improvement from the beginning of the season to the end, it really makes it worth it.
Mr. Science, who do you think the team's hardest challenge will be?
Year after year, it's usually Clarkston. They, in both boys and girls basketball, they have a really good program over there, so that's always a challenge to play them.
Now, who are you guys? Who are the 7th grade girls playing against next?
Our next game Thursday is against one of the Clarkston teams. They have 2 teams. We played one already, lost to them. They're always good. And then we beat Walden and Pontiac. So this will be our 4th game on Thursday.
Nice.
I'm here with Mr. Clotter, the band teacher at Scripps Middle School. What events will be happening this year for the band students?
So there will be a lot of great events happening throughout the school year, concerts, really fun events for our students to enjoy and for audiences to also be involved with. So we'd love to have your support at our concerts. Our first show is going to be September 27th at the home football game. We call it Friday Night Lights. It's a great event for our cadet band, our 8th grade band, when they'll actually get a chance to play pregame with the high school marching band and the other 2 cadet bands from the other middle schools. And we have our first concert for 6th and 7th grade bands on October 29th. So please join us.
What are some benefits of being in band?
So being in band opens the world of music to students, and on top of learning an instrument and learning how to read music and play music and just enjoy music and be absorbed by it, you also get to explore things like teamwork and leadership and being a part of something that's bigger than yourself and everybody working towards a goal all together. And it turns into a really fantastic and enjoyable and rewarding experience for our band kids.
Thank you. What will be happening this year for the choir students?
Well, most importantly, we are going to try to have as much fun as possible down in the choir room. Of course, we're going to encounter a lot of different types of music, do some choreography, have a lot of different performance opportunities, but we're also going to explore our voice, build our technique, improve our singing, and we're also going to try to build some relationships and friendships over time. We take a bunch of field trips. We're planning on taking a trip to New York this year, Cedar Point with the 8th graders, so it should be a really great year in choir. Yeah, I would just encourage people that if you're interested in singing, you want to have a really good time, you want to experience a lot of different musical things, please consider joining choir, and know that there will always be a place for you in the choir room, and we'd love to have you as a part of one of our groups.
Hello, I am here with Miss Shaw, the teacher for the robotics class, and I'm here to ask her a few questions. What events will be happening this year for students?
So this year, students meet 3 days a week. We have, I think, 12 kids on the team. They'll meet Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays to come up with, design, and build a robot. And then they'll go to 2 competitions, usually on a Saturday in November. So those are some of the important events, and then they'll also do events in the community and give back for some outreach and community service.
What days will the events take place?
As of right now, we don't know exactly what days the competitions are because it is very planned out. So you can do one competition at a time, but we're hoping to get into Rochester and a Flint competition again this year.
What are some benefits of being in robotics?
So there are a lot of benefits to being in robotics. First is the engineering piece. You're learning to drive and code a robot. You're also working as a team. As a team, they have to put a whole portfolio together of all the work they've done. So it's really kind of like a pre-job experience for the future for our kids.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite thing about middle school that's different from elementary school?
Probably the snack line. I like that we get to have like slushies and stuff, and actually good food.
What's the biggest change from elementary school to middle school?
Probably like waking up early and changing classes, trying not to get it tardy.
How do you like middle school and why?
I like middle school because like it's a big change from elementary school, and I feel like we have like more independence and stuff.
What's your favorite thing about middle school that's different from elementary school?
That there's a snack line in the lunchroom.
What's the biggest change from elementary school to middle school?
That you get to change classes and you just don't get to stay in one classroom the whole entire day.